If you want to, you can start reading and we will take a look.
Okay. The motivation for deep space travel is shifting from discovery to economics. The past year has been a flurry of proposals aimed at bringing celestial riches down to Earth. No doubt this will make a few billionaires even wealthier. But we all stand to gain the mineral bounty and spin-off technologies could unreach us all.
All right, very good. So any words in here that you do not understand?
Enrich.
Enrich, you said?
Yeah.
Which line is that in?
It's at the end of the sentence.
So line 52.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. All right. The reason I'm asking that is some of the questions refer to certain lines, so it's always good if you know which one it's there. Celestial bounty. All right. So here's some words: flurry, celestial, bounty, and enrich. Will you look those up on the internet for us and put into the chat the definitions?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
So is this the definition for flurry that you put in the chat?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So this is sort of the definition when it's a snowstorm, but flurry can mean other things besides. So let's use this small swirling mass of something.
Okay.
All right. And how about so the next one whenever you're ready?
Okay. Celestial.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, look up the next one there, Sourish, bounty.
Yep, I know. Okay. Hello?
Yep, I'm going to snip these in.
Okay.
All right, so I want you to write a sentence with the word bounty or enrich, either one of those.
Okay.
Okay, either one of those. I'd like you to write a sentence and put it in the chat, please.
Hmm. Okay. I hired a bounty to go hunt me treasure.
Go ahead and type that sentence, Sourish. And you don't hire a bounty. The bounty is what you pay for capturing someone.
Yeah.
So you receive a bounty.
Yeah. Someone paid I got it. I got it. A person
Yeah,
paid
please type the sentence, please.
okay, yeah. There.
All right, let me grab that here. Grab that. Okay, so a person paid a bounty for a deal to catch and hunt the animal for food. Okay, so let's just improve this sentence a tiny bit here. So the bounty is different, is paid to a person, or it's for something. So it would be like and we can just use a person's name, like Sourish paid the $500 bounty for the capture of the let's say the villain.
A villain?
Yeah, a bad guy. They
Okay.
used to have wanted posters in the Wild Wild West where you would see that you could get $500 for the capture of someone. Okay. All right. Well, let's get back to reading here. Let me go ahead and copy this in. I can figure out where that is. Copy. There we go. And we'll look at another section of the text. There it is. All right. So whenever you're ready, if you want to go ahead and read that for us, please.
Yeah, but before the miners start firing up their rockets, we should pause for thought. At first glance, space is mining. It seems to be, as I said, most environmental concerns. There is probably no life on asteroids and thus no habitat into trash. But its consequences both here on Earth and in space merit careful consideration.
Okay, very good. Now, let me ask you some questions here. Is there life on asteroids?
No, there's no life on asteroids.
All right. So let's take a look here at another question, Sarish. This is not in the text here, but what is an important environmental issue something maybe you've heard about in the news, or you've heard your friends or your family talk about. Can you think of an important environmental issue?
Water pollution.
You're on Earth. Yeah, so water pollution. Okay, so that's a good one. Now, this is uh why is water or why it's actually why isn't water pollution important in space? Like why don't we care about water pollution in space?
Because well, there's no water in space because space is
That's right.
just made
That's
of
that's
ice.
right. That's right. There's no water in
Yeah,
space. Very
all
good.
is left in space is just ice.
That's right. Okay, so let's look at another section, another passage here to read, starting with line 60. I'm going to snip this in.
Mm.
All right, so whenever you're ready, if you want to read that for us, please.
Part of this is about principles. Some will argue that space is magnificent desolation. Desolation. How do you
Desolation.
desolation?
Desolation.
Desolation is not ours to despoil, just as they argue that our own planet's role upholds should remain pristine. Others will suggest that glutting ourselves on space's riches is not an acceptable alternative to developing more sustainable ways of earthly life.
Excellent. Okay, so I put 4 words up here on the screen. Could you go ahead and define those for us, please?
Okay. Okay. There we go.
All right, excellent. So why don't you let's have you use the word pristine in a sentence. Go ahead and write the word pristine in a sentence, please.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so your sentence here, people wanted movies to be pristine. Okay, so pristine usually refers to something that is like in nature or something that has just been built. So while a movie could be pristine, think about where you went this summer. Didn't you go to Yellowstone this summer? Sourish, are you there?
Yeah.
Did you go to Yellowstone this summer?
Yeah.
Okay, so you might say that the nature in Yellowstone Park is pristine.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a very simplistic sentence. You could add to it, but movies are typically not pristine. Usually pristine refers to things in nature, things that have been built or constructed as well, pristine, or something that's brand new. It's considered pristine.
Okay.
All right, is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here. Let's
It's
do a tiny.
7:45.
Okay. Um, sure. Does your dad want feedback tonight or not?
Dad? Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Matthew.
Yep. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, but